After CA, the two most questioned accounting qualifications for us is ACCA and US CPA. So this video we're going to deep dive into the details for both the videos. So let's get started. First, whenever I'm going to talk about ACCA and then about US CPA. Please note that CPA applies to a lot of countries like Canada, Australia, Singapore. We're talking about US CPA. So first point of difference, ACCA is the global chartered accounting. CPA is the US chartered accounting. If you're thinking about doing chartered accounting, it should always be after you have, for whatever reason, rejected Indian CA. We always tell all our students, all our potential students, that many people decide not to do CA because of its duration and the passing rate. And if you are one of them, then it makes full sense to figure out the details of these two. So with that said, let's get into the technical details, starting with eligibility. So with eligibility, first thing for ACCA is the easiest eligibility. You just need to be a 10th grade pass. That's it. Now, if you are a 12th grade pass, it's the same thing. If you are a graduate, meaning you've done something in BCom, you get certain exemptions in ACCA. If you are a chartered accountant partial, which means you've done your IPCC or Inter CA, you get more exemptions. And if you're a fully qualified CA, 2 out of 3 levels of ACCA get exempted for you. So that's the eligibility for ACCA. Simple. Here we take care of it all. I know for a lot of you all have called up and asked so many questions. We take over your entire registration. We make sure you get your exemptions, of course, if you're eligible, so that you can focus on your exams, right? So it is a little complicated, but for you to know whether you're eligible or not, you just need to ask yourself, are you a 10th pass? And that's it. Coming to CPA. CPA US is extremely complicated with respect to eligibility. In CPA, in US, there are 50 states and 5 provinces, I think they call it. I don't know. There are 55 basically different states. You've got to know which one you want to register with. Each of those 55 states have different eligibility criteria, and they apply differently for Indians. And it's really complex. By the way, guys, hold on. We've been asking all this and most of you all have been adhering to it, but still 89% of our viewers are not subscribing to the channel. So please click subscribe and then go on with the video. So how do I make it easy for you all? The simplest way is if you are some commerce degree you have from India, right? Bachelor's degree, which has decent amount of accounting subjects in it. And you've done 1 year of MCom. That's 4 years, okay? 3 years of bachelor's, 1 year of MCom. You are eligible to give the exam, a US CPA exam. Now, this applies to 99% of the cases. If you have 1% of the exception, again, we'll have to look into it. But that's it, okay? And then you can, again, approach people like us and we can verify whether you will be eligible or not. Similarly, if you are a chartered accountant, or even if you've just completed Inter CA, IPCC, again, you can assume that yes, as long as you're a bachelor's student, which means you are a graduate, plus you've completed at least IPCC, you will be eligible for appearing for the CPA US exam. So that's sort of the gist of it. Do not worry right now about which state and things like that. Let that be the secondary sort of aspect for you to decide. But if you're deciding to do CPA, this is all you need to know. So now when it comes to the academic structure, it's quite similar. ACCA has 13 subjects, 3 levels, and it covers everything in the field of chartered accountancy, which is accounting, which is IFRS, international accounting. It covers costing and financial management, which are basically what you cover in CA, and there is audit and tax. Audit is international auditing. For US CPA, it covers all these, the same kind of subjects, but just in a matter of 4 exams. Exam 1 is financial accounting and reporting, which is US GAAP or US accounting standards, as well as international accounting standards. There is auditing, which is US auditing standards. There is regulation, which is US taxation and laws. And there's a business paper. So there's a business paper in ACCA also. There is a business paper in CPA also called BEC, which is business environment. And that's it. So this one will take you, ACCA will take you approximately 2 to 3 years to complete all. If you are qualified, let's say you're a chartered accountant, you basically get 9 out of 13 papers or 2 out of 3 levels exempted. CPA, you've got to give all 4. There are no exemptions that you are eligible for if you want to appear for CPA. So a quick gist. If you just gave your 12th, you can't do CPA. You might as well finish ACCA, become a global CA. After you complete ACCA, you still have the potential to complete, or the time to complete CPA. If you are already a chartered accountant, you any which ways get 4 exams. You have to appear for 4 exams in ACCA, 4 exams in CPA. So the choice becomes yours based on your future prospects. Do you want to stay in India and you want a higher qualification, ACCA or CPA? Do you want to move to another country? Then it depends on which country. If you want to go to the States, obviously do CPA. However, if you want to go to countries such as UK or Canada, Australia, Singapore, Dubai, maybe ACCA might be a better option. So, of course, we'll also help you. If any of you all are in doubt about this particular point, reach out to us. We'll be able to guide again. But this is just for all of you all who would like to have some information. So that's about the academic structure for ACCA and CPA. And lastly, the fee structure. Now, both are again, ACCA to complete it from the beginning will be around 3.5 to 4 lakhs total. That includes your registrations, membership fees, exam fees, training fees, study material, everything. CPA to finish it start to end is approximately 3.5 lakhs around. And again, this includes everything, your same registration, membership fees, exam fees, study material, training fees. The only thing is CPA so far had till the pandemic was held in other countries, which means you had to either go to the States or you had to go to countries like Dubai to appear for the exam. Since the pandemic, exams are held in India. Exams, the official confirmation is that the Indian exam centers are only going to be for up to 31st December 2021. That being said, there is a lot of speculation that the exam centers will continue, so we believe it mostly will. It's not official yet, but that's about it. So the fee structure is also similar. If you're a chartered accountant, by the way, the amount you have to pay for CPA is still the entire 3.5 lakhs. But for ACCA, it drastically cuts down to around 1.5 to 2 lakhs because you get the first 2 levels exempted. Yeah, and that's about it. That covers the fee structure. So just to summarize, guys, we've covered the eligibility, the academic structure, a little bit about the reason you should do it based on your intent, opportunities and all, as well as the fee structure. This is a very basic gist for all of you all who'd like to just understand the difference. We have an in-depth video on ACCA, in-depth video on CPA, and in-depth video in which we already compare ACCA, CFA and CPA. So if you're like more, you can watch these videos or you can reach out to us one-to-one. We'd love to counsel and give you guys some direction as to what you all should do in the future. If there's anything we've missed, please let us know in the comments. And as always, please subscribe. Thank you. Okay guys, quick, huge news for our team. Thank you so much. We've reached 10,000 YouTube subscribers over the last year, over the pandemic essentially. And it's really, really humbling for us because we started this channel thinking that we will try and spread all the counseling knowledge that we have for students who are confused about finance and accounting courses. And it's really been received well. So with that said, thank you, and please do subscribe if you've not yet in the middle of this video. Thank you.